Hello, divine beings. Welcome to Monday, October 2nd, 2023. I'm your astrologer, Sarah Ashley, here with Monday's daily dose of Astro and Tarot. Okay, so for today, we have this moon in Taurus, at least stabilizing whatever else is going on, because it's a lot. Because October is going to be a little bit of a shit show, okay? That doesn't mean it has to be a shit show for you personally, but for the collective, it's going to be incredibly emotional, incredibly scorpionic and platonic, which means a lot of change, a lot of collapse of the old and rebirth of the new. And you know, anyone who's ever given birth before knows this. It's not an easy process, but it's definitely worth it. So we have a lot of these times coming. And if you'd like to know more, please join my subscriber group on Instagram. And we're doing a private Zoom reading tonight all about October's astrology. And that will be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So join my subscriber group on Instagram, and that will be included in the subscriber membership for $4.99 a month. You also get half off of all readings and $22 off of all courses and weekly AstroTarot updates. So what do you have to lose except $4.99 a month, which is nothing. So you get a lot. You get a lot of bang for your buck. Anyways, moving on. But with this moon in Taurus stabilizing this situation that we're having at the beginning of the week with Mercury opposing Neptune. So Mercury in Virgo, you know, it's interesting because we have Moon in Taurus, which is an exalted earth sign situation. And then we also have Mercury in Virgo, which is an exaltation, which is also an earth sign. So we have the stability here, okay? We have Mercury trining the moon, and that's really nice at the end of the day because we're getting, you know, a lot of stable emotions. However, we also have Mercury in this opposition with Neptune during this week. And Neptune in Pisces can be about incredible imagination, or it could be about incredible, terrible illusions, kind of like a hypnosis with this Mercury and its reality and its data and its facts opposing Neptune. So either, depends on where you are energetically, you can be in this terrible Neptunian fog, okay, where you are believing all sorts of bullshit, you're getting depressed, you're having illusions or delusions of grandeur, because, you know, mental health isn't so good right now for a lot of people, or maybe you're just trying to weigh things out with, hey, I can have this incredible, you know, manifestation of everything I've worked for and put this into reality, but I gotta get the logistics going, and it could be a little nerve-wracking. So it's like, where are you on the spectrum? Are you up? Are you down? Are you somewhere in between? But I hope you're not on the lower octave, because if you are, I feel like the news media is gonna really throw a lot of spaghetti at the wall this week and see what sticks, especially with this October 4th stuff going on Wednesday. And yes, there's gonna be some shenanigans this week, but does that mean there's an apocalypse? No. So if you think that I was saying that it's the end of the world as we know it, but I feel fine kind of shenanigans, no, you're absolutely wrong, because I know some witch bitches read into that, and I promptly blocked them. So if you're one of those witch bitches who are watching me now, I will delete you again if I need to. Moving on, Moon is also trining Pluto in Capricorn. So we do have Pluto going direct on 10/10. Right now it's still in its retrograde. We're having US Pluto return this week. So all that is being destroyed, it's like we're okay with it. We're like, let it go. Let it go, let it go, like Elsa. We just have to let it go, and we're building more firm foundations for ourselves. If we are in the higher octave of this, we're learning to reorganize as a society. Now, we do also have the North Node in Aries making that quincunx, which is in conjunction with Mercury today too. So this adds to the mix. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? How are we going to get there? It's almost like we've had this release over the full moon, and we're like, okay, now I know what I want, but some of us are like, I don't know, like how is all of this going to look? It could be a little bit overwhelming. We also have Venus making that quincunx with Neptune, but trining Aries, the Aries North Node today. That Venus that's still in Leo. Can't wait for it to go into Virgo. There's another personal story that I'm not going to get into here. But geez, I think even with her money, with her love life, it's like, I don't know how this is all going to add up. And I think that's a lot for a Monday. So my advice to you, because people always ask me, well, then what do we do about it, Sarah? Don't take everything so freaking seriously. You don't need to know everything today. You don't need to have everything planned out to the second today. What I advise is that you take every day, one day at a time, have the big picture goal in mind, and not make a plan on this Monday, okay? Because I am telling you, it's gonna probably get all jacked up anyway, okay? So just do what you need to do in the time being and see what the next day brings. It's kind of like a Mercury retrograde feeling going on at the beginning of this week, okay? Let's see what's going on in the tarot. I already told you about my subscriber group, but I will reiterate it. And of course, the only way to book a reading with me is sarahashley.astrology.com. Do not DM me asking me, can I book a reading? Go to my website, sarahashley.astrology.com. Do not DM me asking me how much my readings are. Go to my website, sarahashley.astrology.com. The link is also in my bio of my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, which is all the 3 social media avenues where I post. So do not DM me. Do not go to the contact me asking me how do I book a reading or how much your readings cost, because it's getting annoying, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Go to the website. I'm open to DMs if you want to DM me, but about other things or questions like, oh, what does this reading entail? Even though the description's there, or I'm having trouble deciding which reading is for me, that's fine. But don't DM me how much does this cost or how do I book a reading? It's right there, okay? Very user-friendly. The interesting thing is 95% of people can figure out how to do it, of all ages and all ethnicities, when I say all ethnicities, because there's some people who aren't, native English speakers, and they will do it. People who I have clients in all different continents except Antarctica. So if they can do it, you can do it. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on with the tarot. This is a long one, but I felt like I needed to talk today. All right, we have the King of Cups. Like I said, be in charge of your emotions. Become emotionally stable. Don't fall for all this mumbo jumbo, this media circus that's going on this week. I don't want to get into the politics of it because it just pisses people off, but do not get involved. Stay away from the TV, stay away from news media, okay? All the news media outlets. Let me see what the angel cards say. Yeah, get into that Taurus Cancer energy. That's the best way I can put it. This man has Taurus in his chart and he has Cancer in his chart, and he's using it to his advantage. That's what I always think of when I look at the King of Cups. Okay, that flipped out. All right, creative writing. All right, what did I tell you guys about great ideas? It says, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, or write them down in an article or book. So yes, instead of freaking out, instead of making like specific plans, write things down in a creative, fun way, like in a manifestation way, instead of making plans down to the second. This should be a good day if you handle these energies properly, and know that Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? It takes one day at a time to build an empire, and one day at a time to make huge changes. Every minute makes a big impact. Speaking of that, my time's up. I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you on Tuesday's forecast.